Well, it's time for another Gladiator challenge, I think. Mother Nature, look at here. Look at all them blackberries. Getting ripe, riper. That'll cross your eyes if you try to eat that right there, right now. She's sharing with us, though. Wilson, we need to talk. We need to talk about you cleaning up your room out here. You're getting a little bit hard to find as it is, but you're camouflaging yourself now. Hey, we have got a Gladiator challenge that we've got to do, Wilson. Got to talk about sharing. You know, people, we have our gardens. We've got a lot of people live with us in SHEDWARS21, and they've got their gardens and doing a great job, different sizes. And you know, in the rules for Shed Wars, in the rules, it's about what, you know, one individual family can grow food for themselves. You know, what can you grow or forage or fish or hunt, what kind of animals you can raise and butcher for food, whatever it is. But it's whatever food you're able to bring in for just your own self and preserve it. And that's the rules for Shed Wars. Now, there's some people that grow so much that they have some that they sell or that they give away, you know. Now, we don't count the food that we sell, and we don't count the food that we share with other people as part of the weigh-ins for Shed Wars and our official weigh-ins. And that's for, you know, several reasons we had to do it that way. So when you're weighing in your food for your official Shed Wars 21 competition totals, you can't weigh your food in that you share with somebody. Let's say that you wanted to grow some zucchini, the curse plant of the garden, right? You plant just 2 or 3 of them things, and you've got more zucchini than you and 50 of your neighbors can use. And so a lot of people love to give away zucchini because of that fact. And but you can't count that weight. You may have 50 pounds or 100 pounds of zucchini. But whatever it is that you grow in your garden and you share with somebody, you have not been able to count it. This new Gladiator challenge, it's going to count for that. So I am going to go foraging. You see that? I'm going to go foraging a little bit and bring back some tutorial aids for me and Wilson to tell you how this works. If you are sharing your food with somebody, start right now weighing it, because it's going to count. I'm going to tell you how in just a minute. Okay, hang on. Look what I have found. He's going to be gone in a minute if I don't catch this right now. I was on my way out to go pick some berries, and look right here in this hole. See right down in there? You can't see it. Can you see it? Look. Look at what's down. Well, there he went. So, bye-bye, frog. There's a frog hanging out there. Oh, look at here. Look at all this poison ivy. In the south, we got lots of poison ivy, and I have it here at my place. Tons of it. Okay? And we got honeysuckle, and we also got blackberries. So I'm going to get some of these. All right, we're back. Now, I didn't need to pick many of them in here to get this thing going. Now, if I just weigh that in right there, that looks about like 15 pounds right there. 15 pounds of black. Well, those are big berries down in there. I know, Wilson, I know. That brings up another subject. Sometimes some people are tempted to get a little heavy-handed with the scales. You know, maybe they don't tear out their containers or whatever it is, or maybe they fudge a little bit, you know. Now, we don't want to get, I mean, it's the honor system, okay? It's the honor system. So everybody be honest with what you weigh in, and just get it as close as you can, and let's not have anything like that, like 15 pounds of blackberries in this here cup. That's just a little reminder. I know almost 100% people wouldn't even consider it. There might be a couple that did, or they forgot to tear out the container or something like that. All of that's important. Some things don't weigh much. That cup by itself ain't going to weigh much, but a big bowl might, you know, or a big metal bucket or container like that. So be cautious with how you're weighing things in. I know that John had mentioned to me that he's seen some people that, yeah, a little bit, maybe getting a little bit heavy-handed. So there you go. So enough of that house cleaning. This ain't a preaching episode, but yet it is. One of the things that we learn about is sharing. You know, we learn these things whenever we're little kids, really. Let's see. How many have we got here? I'm a 1, 2, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. What do we got there? I'm going to share some with Wilson. All right, there we go. Let's just share a bunch with Wilson. I don't know how much that's going to weigh. All right, there we go. I could count all that, John, and send you into a rage, because, you know, that's probably higher than you can count right there. Oh boy, counting. Now, we learn how to count when we're little kids too. The best stuff in the world, the best values are taught to us when we're a kid. Sharing is one of them. Now, let me tell you, okay, okay, so this I would count. If I'm going to keep this for myself, I'm going to weigh that in for my SHEDWARS21 competition weight. Boom, that's mine. This I just shared with Wilson, okay? I will not count that on my SHEDWARS competition. I'm going to weigh that separately, and except for that one blackberry right there. This I'm going to keep up with separately for the Gladiator 6 challenge. Now, this challenge is pretty special to me because, excuse me, let me get this blackberry down here. For my part of Shed Wars and the competition and everything, one, and designing and what we do and everything has always been, it's always gone back to some of the spirit from different places. And I'm going to tell you about two people that have inspired this challenge in particular, okay? And parts of Shed Wars, because it's about teaching people how to grow and grow their own food, get their own food, forage it, grow it, you know, catch it, whatever we're going to do. But primarily with the competition, it's all about gardening, okay? Let me reiterate that fact. But the Bull's Garden, I've spoken about him before. Back last year in the early spring, late winter of last year, he had a spring challenge. The Bull's Garden Spring Challenge. And it was really a two-part thing. It was to grow your own food, to grow enough of it for yourself, and to grow and have some to share with people that can't do it for themselves. People that may be too old to garden. Maybe they don't have money to buy food. People that are really hurting. And he challenged everyone to please take him up on that. And another one that has done that is Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming-Arizona. Now that's Sandy. She has got an awesome channel, and she had a challenge last year of doing the same thing, to grow your food and grow something for other people that weren't as lucky as you, people that really needed help. And Sandy had lots of other challenges. That lady does some awesome gardening, and she puts out some really creative, fun challenges for gardening. And I'm going to put links to both the Bull's Garden and Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming in the description so you can find them. Thank you both for being excellent examples in gardening and humanity by imploring people to do that. So when the subject of sharing food in SHEDWARS21 came up and why we couldn't keep up with that weight, that bothered me that it wouldn't count for something. But there's reasons why we don't count it. I won't go into all of that. But in this challenge now, it will. So here's how it works. This is a team Gladiator challenge. We've got two teams. We've got Team Will It Grow and Team Aquarius. Okay, so everybody on the team, any food that you share, write it down, keep up with it separate from your team total. The team that has the highest combined total of shared food wins this Gladiator challenge. Okay? What's on the line? Let's we get to the end of it and we've got a winner declared for that, the shared food. And again, it's the honor system. Be honorable about your weights. There's nothing good comes when you cheat to get what you're wanting. Okay? Karma's going to find you. Karma don't lose an address. It's going to come back and get you. All right? So don't do that. Everybody be honest. But whatever team shares the most food will get 200 pounds. 200 pounds of weight added to their team totals for the Shed Wars competition. Now that could make the difference between winning or losing the whole thing right there. John and I, we talked about like 100 pounds or 20 pounds or 100 pounds. We're going to say 200 pounds. 200 pounds of weight, that's what's on the line for this wonderful thing. It's the idea that you can have things in abundance and you can share with people and it count for something. So again, it's not for selling, but let's see what we can do out there. If you have already shared food, just think about what you've shared out. And I know some people have weighed it, okay? So honor system, let's get this going. Anyhow, my little warning flasher is going. So look at this. Look at the size of this. It's a big old berry. That's one thing. Wet weather makes good berries. But anyhow, everybody in Shed Wars, you're doing a great job. And we've got an important mission. And hope everybody's having fun. And we've got a few more things to roll out here pretty soon and get this thing cranked up. Anyhow, y'all be good, and I'll see you next time. I'll see you on your videos. Goodbye.